In today's video, we're going to discuss which coin is going to make you the most money in 2021. Welcome in if you're new. My name is Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com, home of the most game-changing courses. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. This is going to be your new favorite channel, keeping it simple and clean, and we are jumping straight into the action. So we're going to be discussing some very heavy topics. I have some very bold predictions that maybe are going to make you a little angry. Maybe you don't agree with them, but they're going to be what I see in the charts with no BS approach and straight to the point. Today we're going to be covering Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP. The highlights, the storylines are just out of this world. Bitcoin is at $28,000, blasted through its all-time high. Meanwhile, XRP is getting destroyed in the media. Everybody's calling for its death. Do we think that's going to happen? What do we think is going to happen in 2021? We're going to get into that. And then we've got Bitcoin's little brother, Ethereum, which doesn't get a lot of press, nowhere near an all-time high. What do we expect out of that in 2021? And which of those three coins is going to provide you the most profit in 2021? This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Let's jump straight into it. We've got Ethereum up right now on the weekly, and if you're relatively new to crypto or you've been around for a while, we're going to take 10 seconds and give a quick summary of where Ethereum has been. We were in this price channel for a couple of years, bouncing from the top to the bottom to the top to the bottom. We had our peak up here at around $1,600. We followed this trend line all the way down, holding it as resistance and then finally holding it as support, creating our low in December 2018. Then we were in this beautiful ascending triangle. We broke out of that to the upside, having our resistance at where it should have been. If you look left, that was our area of resistance years before, and it was again. We met that area with a heavy resistance. You can see the long wick sold off, but it was a beautiful sell-off, forming a higher low. So we had a high, we had a low, we had a high, we had a higher low, and we formed a higher high. We broke through from this low back into that resistance zone, right? We formed back into that resistance zone, and after a handful of months, we finally held it as support. That propelled us to the next level, this resistance zone, which we are at right now. There's also a few things to discuss inside the chart. Inside the weekly RSI, for the past 2.5, 3 years, we have been inside this channel, in the RSI on the weekly. So in 2021, I suspect that we will maintain ourselves in this price channel for the weekly RSI. You can see we formed a high here, a low here, our higher high here, our higher low here, so on and so forth, getting rejected from this level each and every time as we approach it currently. Then if you look at the stochastic RSI, as we speak on the weekly, we do have continued cross up, continued momentum to the upside, very overextended in the big picture, although the stochastic RSI could stay up there for several months. Another important thing with when in terms of Ethereum is something that you will not see talked about, but we will talk about it here, is the volatility. The volatility is so important, and you see a descending triangle forming here since April 2016. For more than 4 years, we've been forming this descending triangle, forming our high, our lower high, our lower high, our lower high, our lower high. I suspect that that will continue into 2021, where we potentially see a bounce up here, maybe in the May, June, July area, and potentially get rejected down. Pay close attention to that in the year 2021. Now, in terms of price action, let's jump back into here and see where we're at, because again, I've got a lot of bold predictions to talk about in this video, and I would like to hear your thoughts, whether you agree with them or disagree. But in terms of Ethereum, this market structure is incredibly strong. If you just showed me this chart, you didn't say it was Ethereum, this is incredibly strong market structure. What I suspect is going to happen in 2021 is we may get a golden opportunity where we head down into the 500 area, or maybe even a little bit lower, hold this as support. And I do suspect that if we do that and come down here and hold as support, we are going to break through this major level of resistance level that we see here between 900 and 780. I do suspect that we're going to break through here and travel up to the all-time high around $1,600, potentially have a nice little pullback and a continued move to the upside for Ethereum. Pay close attention as we roll into 2021 with all of these storylines. What's not talked about enough is there's going to be a major altcoin boom. It's going to be enormous. People are going to go crazy. I suspect that it's going to happen in the next handful of months. Maybe Q1 of 2021, if not definitely Q2 of 2021. There'll be a major altcoin boom. Ethereum will be leading the pack, and I suspect it's going to go a lot higher. How high? We're going to get to that in a moment, but we've got to cover from a few different angles. We're going to cover another Ethereum chart, then we're going to get into Bitcoin, and then we're going to get into XRP. And we're just going to cover at the end of the video what I suspect from an overall picture of what's going to earn you the most money in 2021. So again, if you're new to crypto, if you've been in crypto for a little bit, you're trying to earn more money, we have the most game-changing courses, hands down. Nothing's even close, and we're giving away a free course. No matter when you watch this video, you can go to cryptocrewuniversity.com right now and go get your free course. The link will be in the description, cryptocrewuniversity.com. You can click right here and get your free course. If that button's not there, scroll to the bottom, it'll be there. And if you have any problems, contact me right here. That button will be there no matter when you watch this video. Now, Ethereum, in terms of Bitcoin price, what I want to point out is how strong this chart has been since the beginning. If we go back to 2015, all the way to 2015, 5 years ago, we had our low with the price of Bitcoin with Ethereum. Then fast forward to 2017, we had a higher low. And if you fast forward again to 2019, we had another higher low. We're continuing to grow. Key here, continuing to grow with Ethereum in terms of Bitcoin. Pay close attention to that as we approach 2021. What I anticipate happening is a nice explosion here in the chart. Probably not even close to the explosion we saw here, but if you look at this area in the chart, I suspect we're going to come up and play with this area, this 0.0539. Watch for that in 2021. Now when we go into Bitcoin, I have a lot of bold predictions with Bitcoin, and here's what I will say. By the way, in this video, we're covering Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP, the top three dogs. Which will make you the most money out of those three? If you like this structure, if you like this big picture in 2021, comment down below right now with what other coins you want me to cover. Other coins that I would like to cover in 2021 with a big picture synopsis is ADA, LTC, Theta, BNB, and more. So comment down below right now. With Bitcoin, pay close attention. I do anticipate Bitcoin having some beautiful movements in 2021, but not what everyone expects. I really don't think that we're going to reach 100K in 2021. Everyone believes we are. I'm going to be on the other side of the fence, and I'm going to be very hesitant on that until the chart's proven otherwise. With this said, you can see when the orange line crosses the red line, that's when we reach a market top. If you scroll back in history, every single time that the orange line has crossed above the red line in the pi cycle, we have reached an absolute top. And it's been accurate up to a few days within the price reaching an all-time high. You can go back to the previous all-time high here. It was the same thing. We are getting close to that cross, but we're not at it yet. Bitcoin has crossed $28,000. Is that the top? Absolutely not. There's more room to grow. You can see it here in the charts. But when Bitcoin crosses here, Everyone is going to be calling for Bitcoin to go higher. Everyone is going to be caught by surprise. This will surprise the market. I don't think this is going to happen at the end of 2021. I do think it may happen even in Q3 of 2021 and potentially even in Q2, taking everybody by surprise, reaching a cycle high well before everybody anticipates. That's something I will be looking out for in 2021. It may sound like absolute crazy talk if you're watching this at the beginning of 2021 in January or even at the end of December. You will think I'm crazy, but we will see. The charts are saying that the market will surprise everybody. It will top sooner than people anticipate, and that's what we will be looking for. We will be watching this cross. So just to keep it simple, we're in this fractal right now as we speak for Bitcoin. Okay, you can see that this fractal right here is where we are as we speak. Okay, you can see that this fractal is where we are as we speak. We are just crossed above the red line for the first time. Our orange line is getting closer. We did see a pretty dramatic correction all the way down to the orange line, which I do anticipate as the cycle continues to move into Q1. Now, XRP. Wow, we've got a lot to discuss with XRP. Everybody and their mother is calling for XRP to be dead. Okay, a lot of news has come out at the end of 2020. 2020 has been an absolute crazy year, but everyone's calling for the death of XRP. And I will give my honest take. Okay, I will give my honest take. I have no vested interest in XRP, but I love the charts, and I will give you my honest take, no BS approach to the charts. One thing I see right away with the XRP and the price of Bitcoin is it's pretty stagnant, right? Relative to Ethereum, where Ethereum you've seen growth. You've seen a low, a higher low after a couple of years, another higher low after a couple of years, continued growth with XRP. We've seen some spikes, but not overall growth relative to Bitcoin. It's been relatively stagnant relative to Bitcoin over the years, okay? And we are at our market structure bottom, which we've had, back in 2014, which we've had all the way in 2017, and which we're having right now in 2020. So that is also something to watch as our structure is in jeopardy as we speak. With XRP in terms of the price action. Now, everybody's saying that XRP is dead, and looking at the chart, if you gave me this chart, you didn't tell me who this chart was for and what it represented. I love charts. I would look at this chart and there would be nothing of concern. I repeat, nothing of concern. Would I say that this chart is dead? Hell no. There's nothing that indicates there is any major concern. In fact, let me break it down in a simple way. Do you see what's happened in the chart over here? Over here in the chart, we've had something very interesting happen that has also happened here. Do you know what I'm about to say? Okay? What I want to draw your attention to is over here, we're going to come over and draw the fib, because we had this level of this level of resistance for all this period of time here, right? And we formed our low. We're going to do a fib retracement. We're going to go from our swing low to our swing high, and you're going to see this 0.78. Do you see this 0.78, this blue line right here? We can even zoom in a little bit. This 0.78 is where we came down to with this candle in January 2017. That candle came right down to the 0.78 before we went parabolic, okay? It was a drastic correction. Everyone freaked out. They lost their marbles, right? We had our low to our high, and we came down here before the parabolic run. Now, if we just take a similar approach, and we're going to go from our swing low to our swing high and see what happened, right? We just want to know the facts in the charts, and we're going to break it down from a couple levels. So we go from our swing low to our swing high, and we're looking at what's happening, and we came down to the 0.78. Okay, so is this something of concern? No, we did that right in the previous cycle. We've done that before in the previous cycle in XRP. Again, Do I have a vested interest in XRP? No. Do you come to my channel for a no BS approach? No emotional, just the facts and the charts? That's why you're here. That's why you love my channel. That's why you just subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Again, if you're on mobile, turn that bad boy to the side, look at the subscribe button and hit it right now. But again, just from a technical standpoint, without all the stuff happening in the news, there's nothing of concern. There's a couple levels I'm watching in 2021. We've got that kind of 30 cent to 25 cent. That's kind of that first danger zone where we broke through there. Okay, we've got a little bit of danger. We've got some blood in the streets. We've got a bearish engulfing candle on the monthly. And the major level that I would highly recommend you watch in 2015, if XRP is to free fall, it's going to break this 15 cents. If we break 15 cents with the close of a body on the monthly, then yeah, it's time to run for the hills, okay? Plain and simple. If we break 15 cents with the body, then we're going to free fall at least to 5 cents and maybe all the way down to the 2.5 cents area, which is here, okay? So that's what I'll be watching, this 15 cents. If you're in XRP and you're looking into 2021 and you're asking yourself, should you sell now? Should you buy now? Should you panic? What should you do? I would recommend you watch this 15 cents. If we break this, we're going to free fall. If not, there's no concern really in the big picture. Unless you want to just quit, you want to be out of XRP, then be my guest. But I'm just telling you what the charts say. The charts say there's no major problem at the moment. Maybe there is in the news, but the charts always are far more accurate than what happens in the outside world, because all of that is you think this might happen or you think this might happen. This is more factual, like black and white. You can see the candles, you can see the charts, and that's what I'm seeing. So in 2021, I'm watching this level right here, and I'm watching how we play with the 25 cents to 30 cents. And if we hold 15 cents, it's highly probable we're going to come up and play with this level again, and XRP could shock the world, right? The markets always do the opposite of everybody's expectation. Right now, everybody's expectation is XRP is going to die. And you're probably quite shocked that I'm sitting here telling you that there's no real concern with this chart, right? We'll see how it plays out over the next 12 months. Now that we covered Ethereum, we covered XRP, we covered Bitcoin, which one is going to earn you the most profits? Well, I would say this. I don't believe Bitcoin is going to reach 100K. Again, I do believe in Q2, maybe in Q3, we're going to see our cycle top. It's going to take everybody by surprise. It will be earlier than everyone anticipates, and we will have a cross here. Nobody will want to believe that that is the market top. I will say it will be below 100K. All of those things, you probably think I'm crazy. That's just what I see in the charts. But again, we'll see how it plays out in 2021. All of the things I just said go really against the grain. But again, this is a no BS channel, and this is my honest take on it. I already told you XRP, but with Ethereum, I do see more strength with Ethereum, right? I do see more opportunity with Ethereum. You look at how it is relative to Bitcoin. We've been gaining ground over the years. It's plain and simple. Over the past 5 years, we've been gaining ground with Ethereum. Now, is Ethereum one of my favorite coins? Do I have a vested interest in Ethereum? Yes. For the record, I do. Do I have a non-biased approach? Yes. Just looking at the facts, you can't argue. We've created higher lows, right? We're creating higher lows. Ethereum is nowhere near its all-time high, but I do expect it to blow through its all-time high with that altcoin cycle that I expect to take place potentially in Q1, if not Q2 of 2021. I do expect a lot of coins to take everybody by surprise. The market will grow rapidly and absurdly. It will be, we will use the phrase absurd. It will be absurd how fast things will grow in the market, and that will be where more than likely we're going to start to see a cross up here, and that will be the end of it, and then we'll be heading up into our next bear market, which we will prepare, and we will be well ahead of the curve. So that's what I see happening. In short, Ethereum is it. Ethereum is the coin that I expect to grow more than XRP, more than Bitcoin. And again, I want to do another video comparing 3 other coins, potentially, like I said, ADA, Litecoin, Theta, BNB, and another coin that you put down below. And maybe we pair it up against Ethereum and say, hey, are these other coins going to grow faster than Ethereum in 2021? Let me know if you want to see that down below. But Ethereum is what I'm watching more than anything in 2021 to really pass everybody by surprise, pass its all-time high, and really surprise a lot of folks and start gaining the attention that it deserves. So that's what I'm looking for. Again, you can go to cryptocrewuniversity.com right now. Get your free course. If you're really new to crypto, this will be absolute best thing you can do in 2021 is go get a free course. This will help you so much today, right now. You can unlock that free course and you can just click right here. It'll be linked down below, and if you have any problems, you click the contact right here and reach out to me directly. Leave a thumbs up on this video, share this video with one person, and subscribe right now. Subscribe right now, hit that button, join the movement. Shout out to all our subscribers, all of our underdogs. You guys are amazing. Our channel has been growing rapidly, and I appreciate all the love. Hopefully a lot more videos to come about the predictions in 2021. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you right back here for the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.